Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to some more HW Man games with a little bit more Pathfinder. Wrath of the Righteous. We're gonna go back over here and see if we can talk to Sela after all that transpired. See where that goes. Tonight we'll probably I will try to limit it to probably about an hour and a half. We're still trying to look at clearing out some of these time sensitive things on our phone.
Good days and clear skies. What do you say? Where are we off to today?
How are you? God's wedding. Things didn't exactly go as planned.
What does it matter how I am? I can't stop thinking about everyone who suffered. Clever Sela the Paladin, companion of the God's Chosen One, didn't even notice a demon conspiracy right under her nose. I'm going to officially change my name to Sela the Dimwit. That's how I'll introduce myself to everyone I meet, so that they know they can't count on me.
Sela chuckles grimly, then adds in a softer, more serious tone.
If we're too late to save the souls of all these victims, I will never forgive myself.
They are so ready to talk down about themselves.
You know what else I keep thinking about? What happened to Curl? Did he really want to steal the ring? Did he just get what was coming to him? Or was it the fault of the demon who possessed his body? So many questions and so much grief, as if a whole world wound and 2 demon lords out there just waiting to hurt us wasn't enough.
Okay, thank you, Big B. Until next time.
Sela smiles.
See you.
Alright. Now let's take our happy butts back out. I did a quick Google search for these missing scouts thing. And I could swear we've already been to that place. But let's go back. Okay. It says we visited there already. We haven't made it to Sacred Lands yet. Okay. Don't worry, they did that one. Weird. Okay. Let's travel down to the old Sakarian mines. Why did it stop? Okay. I think the marksman and the houndmaster's in the same team, right? Trade cards in the same with these. Students of Stone. Ranger. Marksman. Houndmasters. Church guards, paladins, rangers. Let's see. Church guard, rangers, and students of stone. Paladins. It's over here. Okay. These guys need to go all the way down towards the bottom. It's catching up with them. Church guards, right? Paladins is in a separate group. Yeah, okay. Okay. So you guys can go that way to meet up with them. Okay. And then you get paladins. Let's refresh our search though. Oh, okay. Okay. Those guys. These paladins here needs to go to you. Clerics and Hell Knights were part of the clerics way down there. So two other separate groups got off. Hell Knights over to her. If I don't have the money for it. I'll do. crusade info that we have to go through. Relic will be augmented. Okay. Fate of Churros Guiding Tusk. Churros' tusks are still strong and sharp, and its scales are tough and resilient. The craftsmen of the crusade want to use them to craft a weapon for the commander. What should they turn the monster's remains into? It's the light spiked shield. It's a 3 shield. It's an intermediate step. And we could do Churros Tusk short spear. It's +2 short spear. Let's do shield. The commander servants have carried out the decree. The arrival of the Order of the Flaming Lance. Reinforcements of Crusaders from the Order of the Flaming Lance have arrived in Dresden. Their leader, young Acclaimed, is awaiting the audience with the commander. Okay. We'll wait a little while then. Let's go on the Mountain King. Dwarven lords are willing to pay with gold soldiers for the return of their clan's relic, guardian golems that were once immured within the walls of Dresden. Shout. Oh, okay, that's what we did last time. That one right now. So we'll do this one. Issue that decree. Okay. That's all that. We moved our armies. Now let's move our bodies. Sure, we'll fight them off. Okay. First thing first.
I will help where I can.
Mount up on here.
Who, me?
A little mirror image on.
Huh? Oh, yes, what?
You also can do a little mirror image.
My will is resolute.
Shield protection. Because he's always getting hit. But I think his armor class is not that great either. That's why. Armor class is 32. It's fine. Let's do that though. Let's warm up bismuth.
No reason to pause.
You doing your
I'm
thing.
always ready.
Always be ready for the worst.
Walk skin. Alright.
I'm all ears.
Wrong one.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
See, if we give you... You need mage armor, don't you? No, you don't. We can give you false life. Good.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
We'll save those other ones for later uses. Let's see how well we can get.
Doubt is the
started
heart's
now.
greatest challenge.
Go
You've
for that.
crossed the wrong mongrel. We won't fall here. I swear it.
Don't have enough movement to get to either one. We do that. You don't watch it have fire. I don't get why it does that. It's not red, so it looks like she can do it, but she never pulls it off. Starting next round.
Into the fray!
That from display. Okay. Now can Inyo do something worthwhile? Got some damage done, yes. Fireball hit quite a few. That's good. Go ahead, this one. Trying to go up to my buddy here. Oh, there's a third one up here. Running scared? Oh, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
You won't survive me. Begone, fiend!
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Good job.
Don't hold back!
Right. No more scorching ray.
army, all right?
Done. Go get in her face. Tell her no more of that. Return the favor, land.
Endure this!
None of that really matters. Let's just come around closer. I doubt if we can actually get up there. Nino, what's snowball? Except you can't. Yeah, that's gonna matter. So just get in position, get closer. Move you. You can do the snowball. You can't. Hang it. Come this way. Snowball next shot. Go for it. Rude.
Make every strike
Good
count.
shot. Nice. Alright, now let's keep going. Okay. Now we can save time and teleport to this one. And then go that way, or we can keep going this way and then teleport back here to try to backtrack some of this stuff. Let's just keep going. Nope, not yet. Oh, we got armies trying to make a move. Okay. And what's this? Okay. That's something else already going on, diplomat. They who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge new paths to victory will inevitably fall. The secret of success lies in officers' steadfast focus on strategy, the ability to learn from past experience, and the preparation of soldiers for future battles. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's take a quick look at what we got. Got this little army trying to come up. down here and take care of them. One. I'm still enjoying the game compared to Burn. Yeah, it's a very enjoyable game. I am kind of trying to figure out some of these quests before we continue on, but yes, I'm still very much enjoying the game. How you been? Tune in here. What? Oh, you? I should have went for you first, dang it. They're gonna try to drum too, aren't they? Hit a wall. Crushing despair. Do you want to dispel our guys? Yeah, I think so. These guys will come up here. Let's dispel you. Magic bolt's nothing. Magic bolt. I did not realize that church guards are so low and don't actually have any magic. My wizards only come with a small amount of magic. There we go. We won that without any of our magic from our wonderful general leader. If you're looking for a second playthrough after this, recommend you check out the Tabletop Tweaks mod. The expanded content mods, good. Haven't had a chance to watch your streams, but I've been looking at a few of them on YouTube. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the watches and the views. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I definitely gonna do more than one playthrough of this. Still thoroughly enjoying it. Was that the only army that was moving? I think so. Just to have this guy down here. Oh wait, these guys. You guys need to keep it coming so that you guys can match up. Alright. And that's the only other army that's down here in this whole area, it looks like. So yeah, let's get you coming down this way. And you guys are just still sitting pretty up here. Yeah, so we got that army down there to worry about. Can't get to these because it looked like this, for whatever reason, we can't take the armies past this. Oh, this, we got treasure home right here. So we possibly can do something about these other armies. So to get to these ones, we gotta go through this blocker. Okay. Easy enough. Anyways, I'm out for tonight, sir. Have a good evening. Just wanted to pop on and say hello. Oh, thanks for the hello and thanks for everything, man. Yeah, you have a good night. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm probably gonna be on here for a little while tonight. That's my goal. Let's see, let's rest. Oh, oh yeah, he took constitution damage earlier. So, no, I should have done it when we were at the other screen. Had one of the two cast restoration on me. But yeah, we'll stick with mode 1. That's fine. Let's get some rest going. Talking to you confuses me sometimes. It seems like every word out of my mouth offends you. Oh man. How about this for a great idea then? Maybe you should just stop talking. These guys are excellent companions. Excellent. Oh, all my stuff has been restored. Awesome. Let's continue our journey. Spotted enemies. All right. Let's. Okay. Wait, it said we visited this place before, but why is the map not revealed to me?
Can't you retreat already?
Okay. Pack leader Donna Damien with Brawler. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to just go ahead and can go ahead and speed all of our guys up. Land. That doesn't have any open shots on anybody. See, why didn't it work the other day then? I don't know. Can't get. There's a cleric back this way. Interesting. Another cleric. Still interesting. Okay, that's that. No intel. No, it's that. And we don't have. No, not doing that for everybody in the midst. Let's just give yourself some air damage. Yeah, we can come up there and then we can do a little damage undead. Let's go around up. Same thing with Sosu.
Fall!
Go that way.
Strike!
Oh, man, it's down for the count already. That's ugly. But you know what? It's ugly. Let's work on that. 26. And I think it's just right there. And no movement. Let's go ahead and
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
peace out.
Ona Adaya.
Trying to remove haste from me. Scorching ray. Yeah, the smaller gun.
Ona Adayana.
Okay. We can do 4 hits, or we can chill on there. Let's get the 4 hits.
No glory without risk! I'm done with you!
One more time.
I will bring down the divine wrath! You should have run!
Wow. He's hitting hard, ain't he? He must have high 2-hit rolls. Plus 35. Okay. Yeah, that kind of explains it. Once again, he didn't. I need him to use his knives.
You won't survive me.
Overrun extenders.
Okay. Let's get rid of this. He only has 2 hit points, so I don't need to do a major spell on him. But I missed. Dang it. See? She can move after she does a spell. I don't know what's up with... What's his name?
Overrun extenders.
Into the fray!
Okay.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you! This will hurt!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Okay. That's the next one to go.
Endure this!
Ronda Gratior.
Okay, now was our wonderful scorching ray.
Ronda Gratior.
Go after
The
that one,
inheritor,
and I have
guide my
Socium.
blade!
Go after this other one.
Begone, fiend!
Okay, now
Don't hold back!
it's done. And
Distract
it's
them for me.
Okay. Water Self +2. Oh, Mighty Fist +4. Okay. Interesting.
A bright future awaits us.
Go ahead and get some.
The goddess protects us.
Rely on
Get
me.
you to sit on top. I might just have to double check some of these locations because I swear it said that we've already been here on the map.
I'm gone.
It looks somewhat familiar, but it's definitely not what we were going to be. Why can't I? What's happening? Am I at the edge of the map already? Oh, it's just a long thin map.
We do it my way.
Yeah, see, there's nothing. What? That's weird. I don't know what that is.
Follow if you dare.
It might just be bugged or something. Because I can't seem to trigger where these guys are. Oh, I'm on there yet. Okay. I forgot that I got ambushed. Here. Just said.
I'm off. I do what I must. I'm gone. We do it my way.
Missed that. Judged by their signature, this man was a member of the Blackstone Company, one of the many soldiers of fortune. What else did we miss? Alright. So this should close out the Missing Scouts quest. Gotta come back here to figure out who this bad half-elf woman is. just teleport back to Dresden. Talk to the captain. We go to our council. Talk to those people. And then we got to figure out the bad half-elf woman thing, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple other things for us to figure out, but we will. Over here somewhere, right? What is this dude? I want to say he's over here. Go over here and look.
Follow if you dare.
That's the other dude. Where is Captain Silkine?
I'm off.
No, there wasn't any captains in here. Okay, we need to sell this guy out. Oh, stuff. No job. Nothing else.
I do what I must.
Is he over there by Sela? Let's check over here by Sela. Take while we're running, trying to look, see if his name pops up to me place. Yeah, we probably should visit Windward too. What? Silkine. Yeah, he's over.
The captain of the Blackstone Company's vanguard bows briskly.
How may I be of service?
Found the missing scouts. They are dead.
Sealkind lowers his head and says nothing. After a while he nods sullenly.
Well, we are at war. Thank you for discovering their fate. What exactly happened to them?
They're soldiers were ambushed by demons and a powerful fire spellcaster. You sound like anyone could.
Curses. I instructed my men on how to act in case of an unexpected attack. The trap must have been prepared by a tactical genius.
I have to go.
The captain nods politely.
I see. Duty calls.
Okay. Let's take another look at ours. So we have know that enemy, which is going to the ivory tower, which what I gather is ending this chapter. We don't want to do that yet. Price of knowledge. It's not about that half-elven woman. Outcast, which is, I don't know what to do to trigger this. Middle game. I don't know how to get that from being a red hourglass. So, price of know that enemy. The price of knowledge, not know that enemy.
Is there a limit to the price a true scholar will pay in exchange for knowledge? Of course there isn't, exclaims the exuberant neophyte, who has just had her first taste of truth and is willing to do anything to taste it again. Suffering and hardship, fear and degradation, cruelty and betrayal. No price is too high, until the moment comes when it is time to pay up. The only person who can speak on the price of knowledge with any authority is one who has already been obliged to pay it. Someone who has walked close enough to the precipice of death, not undeath but true final death, to realize that there is no turning back. Someone whose sanity has been tortured enough to grasp what it would be like to lose one's mind altogether. No, the price of knowledge can sometimes be too high. Gain knowledge by any means, but do not offer yourself as payment. If you do, you will cease to exist. Who then will celebrate your discoveries? Scientists and followers? Cold comfort for someone who will not live to see it. An apt illustration of this reasoning can be seen in the fate of one woman who strove for knowledge, but who never imagined how devastating the price of such knowledge would turn out to be. When they hear the word scientist, most people picture someone respectable, well-heeled, working in a fully equipped laboratory. But a true scientist may be like this woman, barefoot, with unkempt, prematurely graying hair, pacing around the object of her research day and night, completely oblivious to the withering of her body and mind. Who is she? And what mystery is she attempting to solve?
So that doesn't give us much clue. So let's go back to those lands. Try to figure out more about this mystery lady. Yeah, we stick with this group for now. Go to here. Sure. Wait. Before we do that, we got... Oh, I didn't go talk to the creeper at the tower. Combat effectiveness of the Crusade army has increased. The military council requests that the Crusade leader attend their meetings to receive an update. Priests of various faiths are actually commanded to banish the followers of a small sect that believe in the imminent demise of glory. These doomsayers scorn the gods with their words and demand that everyone bow down before the inevitable end. Oh my goodness. This is, what is that dude's name? The dwarf cleric in Kingmaker. Yeah, let's do this good one. Reconcile the sectarians with other priests. And start that event. Upon hearing what Soso, an adept theologian, had to say, the sectarians spoke with the clergy and reached a certain consensus. They agreed to be more discreet. After all, the end of the world is coming either way, so there's no reason to pour on its brink. Let's go back to Dresden. We'll do our council stuff. We will rest there, and then we will come back out.
Knight Commander.
The young knight claim drops to one knee before you. He has noticeably matured since your previous meeting in the Blackwing Library, where you saved him from being burned alive. But his sharp gaze, aristocratic features, and soft voice are just as you remember.
By order of Her Majesty Queen Galfry, the Order of the Flaming Lance has come to be of service to you.
What does your order do?
Our order devotes itself to mystical research and the pursuit of secret knowledge. We spend just as much time on spells as we do on prayers and weapons drills. At the end of the day, our enemy is not of this world, which means that to fight it we need knowledge that is not of this world either.
So you're now the head of the order?
Claim nods sadly.
Alas, yes. Our former leader, Sister Myamir, disappeared from Canabres not long before the demons attacked. She is considered missing, but almost everyone believes that she has perished.
Okay.
He holds out a leaflet to you. A portrait of a stern-looking half-elf woman printed on gray paper.
This is Sister Myamir. If by chance you should find her alive or...
The knight's voice falters.
If you learn anything about her fate, our order and I personally would be eternally grateful to you.
Wait. Is this half-elf woman... Because she was in front of a tree, was she not? In that place? And the note was saying something about stone trees of something. Is that half-elf woman that we were just talking about, their ex-leader? It is. It is.
It's not immediately apparent, but you recognize the face in the picture. It is the madwoman that you saw by the petrified tree near Wintersun.
Well, let's welcome the Dresden first before we tell them that we've spotted her.
Thank you, Commander.
No. Dang it.
Commander, I'm glad to report that the reorganization of our army is practically complete. It's time for a counterattack. Kormzada has used his magic to erect a citadel, Storm's Peak, to the south of Drazen to threaten us. We must destroy this fortress. But before we set out, I strongly advise that our officers are informed of the tactical approach we're going to follow on the battlefield from now on. Apart from good soldiers and generals, an army needs a doctrine that states how it intends to win future battles. Personally, I would support a cautious, balanced tactic of attrition, based on a defensive style of warfare.
A decisive cavalry charge is the best tactic I know. The demons are bloodthirsty, but they're not too eager to die for their cause. If we were to daze them with a powerful strike and shake their confidence, they would choose running for their lives over a selfless stand.
We cannot change the fact that our warriors lack the demon's individual might, but our discipline and chain of command are superior. The best way to use it is to maintain a tight formation. We move the foot soldiers up front, withstand the enemy's blow, then perform a quick and crushing counterattack. That is how the Taldan phalanx won their battles. That is how we will prevail as well. No matter what bright ideas the general has, no matter what strategies they may devise in advance, in battle a soldier must know how to react. If I were in charge, I would give my officers freedom to act on their own initiative instead of hammering particular tactics into their heads. Here's what I think. Our soldiers are a brave lot, but they're too fond of fighting in formation on a clear field. We're at war, not a ball game. We need to be more cunning than that. More inventive. In old Sarkories, we knew plenty of ways to hurt the enemy without attacking from the front. Many of those ways would be useful to our army today.
I want to know more about Kormizada's stronghold.
Storm's Peak is a mountain fortress built by the demon's unholy magic. Kormzada chose the location for his base of operations wisely. Not only is it well protected, it also provides convenient attack routes that threaten Drazen. The most vicious battle beasts are bred in the depths of the fortress, which has dungeons so vast they could hold an almost infinite number of captives.
Why can't we use multiple tactics at once?
To train the troops to follow a new tactic, we must drill it into their heads, make them remember it better than their own names. If we try to teach our soldiers conflicting tactics, dissonance will inevitably ensue in the heat of battle. Alas, it is wiser to sacrifice a diversity of options in favor of uniformity of action.
I want to hear the opinions of my advisors.
Everyone looks at you expectantly.
Seela, isn't it rash to rely on a cavalry charge?
It's risky, but there are no cowards in our ranks, are there? Fighting demons is a dangerous business in general. But in my experience, only a swift and daring cavalry attack can strike real fear into the heart of an enemy as reckless as demons.
An army of knights betting everything on a cavalry strike. Yeah, the demons will be amazed at how varied and surprising our tactics are.
Rego? How does the Talented Phoenix fight?
First, a tight infantry formation advances forward. It secures a foothold that threatens the enemy's position and awaits the inevitable attack. Upon meeting the first onslaught with a shield wall, the footmen dampen the momentum of the breakthrough, then, at the officer's command, launch their counteroffensive. After a short charge that tramples everything that stands in their way, a gaping breach appears in the enemy ranks, and the offensive turns into a rout. I'm not sure if we can make full use of the practices of the Taldan military. Although the phalanx certainly shows outstanding results, Taldar's infantry trains in a fundamentally different way than our own. I'm afraid that blindly copying another nation's combat style won't yield us the benefits we seek.
Greyboar, is it wise to allow officers to make their own decisions?
This acquaintance of mine, my colleague, he used to serve as a corporal in the Malthini army. At some point, they went out on a raid against Nirmathai guerrilla warriors. They ran into an ambush, got shot to hell, and chased the enemy deep into the woods. Is it obvious yet that they were being baited? It was obvious to my acquaintance too. So he tells his commanding officer, "Things are looking ugly, we've got to turn back." But the officer dug his heels in. Our orders were clear. Upon contact with a lightly armed opponent, we are to give chase and dispatch them. Upon contact with a superior force, we are to contain it by forcing a fight and send for reinforcements. He recited that order to me word for word. He won't forget it till the day he dies. That's what the generals in the capital had decided. You see, since the enemy has split their forces, we need to move in with large units and crush the weak bands one by one. Looks solid on paper, but when you're out in the woods, in the middle of the night, not so much. Anyway, when they did get ambushed by an enemy force and contained it by forcing a fight, only my acquaintance and his squad made it out alive. He put 2 and 2 together and figured that no reinforcements were going to make it in time, so he tried to break through. They ran through the woods for 6 days, with the enemy hot on their heels, but they survived. My acquaintance learned a lot from that battle, so he deserted immediately afterward to become an assassin. A much safer craft. The point is, no matter what we come up with, you never know how it's going to play out in an actual battle. And only those who are on the ground fighting can truly know the best thing to do. So I would trust your officers. I can't imagine your army is commanded by idiots, and give them free rein. Initiative is a dangerous weapon. There are situations where it can be useful, but in a large-scale battle any display of free thinking, any leeway in interpreting orders, may disorganize the army and throw it into chaos. We should not be destroying the discipline of our troops with our own hands.
Albert, what kind of war tricks are you talking about?
I can't even tell you how many there are. Traps, ambushes, rear attacks, targeted fires. Sarkoris may be ruined, but it's still our land, and it can help us in battle. We can use the land to hide us from invaders. Use it to lure them into a pit right under their feet. That's how we always fought in Sarkoris, and today's generation of fighters will be taught to fight the same way. When the demons came to the lands of Sarkoris, the locals were no match for them on any front. The only thing we can learn from them is how not to fight.
Okay, Captain Odin. Can you win battles by staying on the defensive?
History knows of virtually no prominent generals who disregarded defensive combat doctrine. There are times when letting the enemy break their teeth upon your army's formations is more advantageous than going on the offensive yourself. Perseverance oft-times bests valor.
Zila snorts.
You can't win a war by sitting on your hands. Especially against an innumerable force of demons who keep pouring out of the abyss. We must strive for victory, live for it. That's the only way we'll put an end to them.
Everything is clear to me now. Not really, but let's see. All trainable cavalry units gain the charge ability. All trainable infantry units gain the charge ability. All cavalry and ranged units gain the independence feat. What's that? +2 bonus to initiative. Okay, what was this one? What's charge ability? Unit gains +1 bonus to speed and +20% bonus to damage for 1 round. Unit receives -20 penalty to AC for 1 round. Okay. Let's use the war tricks of Otakar's cunning tactics. On the first round of combat, all ranged and infantry units gain a +4 bonus to initiative and a +2 bonus to attack. And fighting on the defensive, all units gain tough feat. Units has a +2 bonus to saving throws against disease and poison. As well, let our officers use their initiative in battle.
An army where the commanders don't try to force their so-called wisdom on their soldiers, and instead let them use their own heads, that's unheard of.
Greybor looks on contentedly as Captain Odin grinds his teeth.
Well, I believe the military council has reached a decision on all the necessary reforms. All that's left is to put our army to the test, the siege of Storm's Peak. This battle will show us the worth of all the work we've done.
Captain Odin's voice quivers nervously on these last words, and for an instant, his mask of composure cracks. Seeing you take notice, he shoots you a look of warning that says, "Not now."
Okay. I hate that we accidentally skipped telling old dude that we found the old commander.
I'm gone.
But let's rest up and then we'll go talk to her. Wait, did that change our journal? What does sorry say? It is unfolded. Place such. Oh, we got this.
What a sorry sight, and it has unfolded in a place of such harsh beauty. A brilliant mind, once capable of leading an order of scholarly knights, is now shriveled like her skin, has turned gray and disheveled like her hair, and has lost its firm grip like her trembling, gnarled fingers. Who now would recognize Myamir the scholar in this raving vagrant? At the very least, her fellow order members have the right to know what became of their leader.
Okay, so maybe we'll find them in Dresden before we head out. Since that's still the next step for us. Who can craft, I suppose. Not you. to cast grace. Oh, that chance is abysmally weak. Since these are scrolls, I want to, yeah, displacement 5. This is not going to be for our good, but once our notorious scoundrel and thief who announced he was going to live a righteous life, he looked like a caged beast. I see the same despair in your eyes that I saw in his. Is he talking to her Chanel, the chick? The half-demon chick? Yep. What matters is I am no longer making other people miserable. As for myself, I have never been truly happy. Perhaps the goddess will one day send me that feeling. Yep, of course we failed. Wait, did I even have a chance? I had to get a 16. Okay. Right now,
We do it my way.
let's go talk to the dude. Tell him that we know where his former leader is. Over there. Okay. There you are.
Acclaim is holding a battered book with dozens of page markers sticking out from between its pages. Frowning, he underlines something on the current page and jots down a comment in the margin in small, neat script. Only then does he notice your approach, snapping the book closed.
Greetings, Knight Commander.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm from Talder. I began serving Nethys from a very young age. I swept the temple, dusted the books, and I studied. I dreamed of becoming a dirge, but for whatever reason, no matter how well I performed magic or how devoutly I prayed, I could never combine those two strengths. And then I came across Myamir's book about the application of magic in the struggle against the demons. And her words revealed a great secret to me, that faith is dead without deeds. That anyone who seeks knowledge for its own sake, or power, or glory, will not achieve anything unless they direct it toward a worthy purpose. I renounced Nethys and swore myself to Iamity. I crossed an entire continent to meet Lady Myamir and asked her to take me on as her student. And it was here, in this accursed land, fighting against the forces of the abyss, that I finally realized the true purpose of magic and prayer. I became a dirge because I finally had a reason to become one.
Tell me about your order.
Our order devotes itself to mystical research and the pursuit of secret knowledge. We spend just as much time on spells as we do on prayers and weapons drills. At the end of the day, our enemy is not of this world, which means that to fight it we need knowledge that is not of this world either.
I can see that Myanmar, the scholar means a lot to you.
She's my teacher.
Claim responds simply.
Without her, I wouldn't be who I am today.
I found Myanmar. She's on a cliff near Whiteside. She's studying the runes on the bark of a petrified tree. She doesn't look entirely healthy.
A petrified tree, but of course. In Canabre she was reading a history of the petrified library. I feared that she had gone to the Stone Wilds. But if one of those trees is here, oh, inheritor, that means she's in grave danger. Commander, do you know the history of these trees? They were enchanted by druids from old Sarkoris to guard knowledge hidden within them. The druids resorted to using an unholy rite to turn the trees to stone, and themselves into Siabris, undead whose hatred for all living creatures almost equals their hatred for demons. I can't waste any time. I'm going to help Sister Mymir. Will you accompany me? Siabris are extremely dangerous, but if she's still alive we may have a chance to save her.
Okay.
A brotherhood of scientists is more an ideal than a reality. Even among the knights of a crusader order, there is fertile ground for rivalry, envy, jealousy. What will the current leader of the order say when they see their predecessor in such an unusual state? Will they weep or will they rejoice? Will they help Mymir to recover? Or will they end her suffering? The commander will not want to miss the final denouement of this story.
But since it's almost an hour and a half, I said I was going to try to keep today's short. So this is where we're going to end today's stream, because I have a feeling it's going to be a fight and whatever, what all else. So we're going to end this one here. Next time we'll continue on the price of knowledge and freeing, by finding out what happens to Myanmar. But until then, I would love for everybody to please ensure that you take the time to enjoy your day, enjoy your night, and enjoy life, because it's too short not to. Till next time, peace out.